Moving on, ahead of the commemoration of the United Nations International Day in support of victims of torture, human rights defenders are calling for stronger accountability mechanisms for torture prevention in Nigeria. This was during a press briefing in Abuja ahead of the International Day, where they expressed concern over the poor implementation of existing laws and called for support to survivors, prosecution of perpetrators, and the strengthening of internal accountability mechanisms. News Central's Idong Joseph reports.
Torture, defined as the infliction of severe physical or mental pain on a person for purposes such as intimidation or extracting confessional statements, remains prevalent in Nigeria despite being prohibited by law.
Nearly a decade after enacting the Anti-Torture Act, torture remains prevalent in Nigeria. If you go to a police station, if you go to any detention center, whether military, center for the military or any detention center.
The Anti-Torture Act is clear. There is no justification whatsoever for torture. What is lacking, however, in this country is enforcement.
Despite widespread allegations and documented cases across detention facilities, perpetrators rarely face justice. Rights defenders say that as preparation for the commemoration of the International Day in support of victims of torture gather momentum, there is a need for independent investigations into alleged cases of torture.
Victims and survivors cannot heal when they know that there is the possibility of reprisal and when their perpetrators continue to roam about, continue in service, continue to be promoted within the ranks and security forces.
They also say that there is a need for funding for prevention mechanisms as well as rehabilitation of survivors and victims.
Survivors must have access to comprehensive rehabilitation services, including medical care, mental health support, legal assistance, social reintegration, and economic empowerment.
While acknowledging that torture may not be completely eradicated, government officials highlighted measures being taken to reduce such inhumane treatments.
We have done several sensitization sections with law enforcement agencies, judicial officer, ministries, and other stakeholders from time to time. It's not something that we do one time and leave because it has to be consistent.
Other measures being taken, according to the Ministry of Justice, include a review of the Anti-Torture Act of 2017 to broaden the statutory definition of torture, strengthen preventive mechanisms, and improve implementation through the Committee Against Torture in Nigeria, among others. In Abuja for News Central, Idong Joseph.